Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn on top left side as the pink Byzantines, we have Knusch. On bottom right side as the yellow Ayyubids, we have Lucifer, the Lightbringer. When it comes to map generation, we got some deer over here and deer over here for the Ayyubid. Plus we get advanced berries, improved berries, so we've got horse berries close by, and there's also more berries down here. Additionally, if you look at his wood, it actually provides a very good natural barrier, so he's going to have an easy time walling in everything. But if he wants to go for traders, he will need to clear out this tree deposit, so he may want to eye for this one sooner rather than later. Of course, pink over here can make good use of berries as well. That berry deposit's there. We also got an early olive grove there, so he's probably going to eye for a grand winery. We also got some berries up here, a little bit more exposed. We also got a good amount of deer, a whole bunch of resources here in this area. Very congested amount of resources. Plus this large gold deposit spawned pretty much on his side of the map as well. While the other gold deposits here in the open, in the shrubland. So overall, it looks like both players have decent map generation, but I think it's better towards the Byzantine player. Grand Winery now being built, and the cistern will cover the berries entirely as well. We do have economic wing growth, which is most time I see the economic or the military wing reinforcements selected, but not the case this time. We do now have the archery range now being deployed on the field. Oh yeah, when it comes to mercenaries in the field, there's always some mercenary Magudai and mercenary desert raiders, as well as possibility of mercenary Musafati warriors and mercenary camel archers. Got a couple archer ranges being built here. It does cancel that one archery range. Horsemen being deployed on the field, making their advance. Level 2 cistern now complete. Horsemen and scalpers way forward. Archers getting some hits there. Villager getting hit as well. Eyeing for a house here, probably for the border settlement upgrade. Cancels the house. Got the hardened Lumitani research now complete. Villagers now being pursued once more. Sorry, I hit my microphone. My apologies. Drops off the olive oil and berries there. Has exactly 600 olive oil. Somehow he got exact amount. Mercenary house now being built. He sees horsemen, archers. Uncommon see from Ayyubids, heavy Agilom and or camel lancers. So, not sure what he should get out then. He's going for the Eastern Mercenary contract. You know, I really don't see the Eastern Mercenaries all too often. You can bring in some Keshiks out. It's got to be careful not to boil too many of them, or else the camels will debuff them to non-existent. But later on, the Tower Elephant can be very nice. Since he went for Eastern Mercenary contract, I probably would recommend him go for the foreign engineering company, get those unique research, because the Keshiks will get the Steppe Lancer upgrade, improved Steppe Lancer. Additionally, the Haldar research is very nice as well. What's the last unit again? The Giloms. I don't know if they probably don't get boot camp or anything like that. Archer versus archers. Lumitani taking some fire there. Looks like he does have the shield wall up. Does split his fire there. Get a bit of damage on those horsemen. Archers pushing way forward. Get some damage on those villagers. One villager does go down. Howdy. Archers now engaging archers. Horsemen pressing forward once again. I actually just don't really play on. I don't really play Age of Empires 4 online, and when I did, I just play unranked. Horsemen backing on off, archers as well. Got more archers engaging each other. Got now a pair of Keshiks here to help engage. Keshiks charging way forward. Not sure. Archers taking a bit of damage there. Keshiks charging, getting some damage. Getting some good hits there. Wolf getting some bites on in as well. Keshiks drawing a lot of fire there. Limitani advancing. Some of the horses will go down. Does pull back this Keshik in time. When the Limitanis do go down, archers push way forward. Now being pursued by these opponent's archers. Keshik still staying around. Try and keep him alive. Maybe try to get healed up by an H3 monk. Maybe try to go around raid or around to get some healing. Archers now engaging. Keshiks pushing way forward, get a bit of damage. Down over here, we got the horsemen engaged by some. Oh, got a desert raider on the field as well. Probably just to debuff the Keshiks. Horsemen gain some damage on these archers. Able to close on in. Need some more Limitani. Keshiks may not be a spammable option at the moment. Maybe we're going to keep the Desert Raider in range combat so he can make sure to stick around for the Camel Unease debuff. Of course, Keshiks do have, or Desert Raiders do have great melee armor as well. Granted, Spearmen mostly rely on the bonus damage. Either way, some of these villagers getting hit now. Villager does go down. Archers now engaging. Desert Raider does go down. Desert Raiders have no inherent range armor, so they're very vulnerable to archer fire. Plus, their health is not significantly too high. Scout down. Villagers trying to back on off and being retasked to the berries immediately. Also has 10 villagers garrison inside. The fire out. Good damage there. Yellow starting to back on off. Right now the army composition is 15 versus 11. Another round of Keshiks now being deployed on the field. So have some berries here. 1.5 berry bushes remaining. Villager backing on off. Do we have the border settlement? Yes, we do have the border settlement research. Good damage on those archers. These archers making their way up north for the summer. I know those horsemen are quite wounded as well. Got survival techniques being researched. He is starting to collect deer, has not touched any of them. Limitani does get trying to engage. Archers now picking up the Limitani. Byzantine archers backing on off. Villagers trying to retest the food deposit. You can always activate their cretal defense in order to get them additional armor. Archers now out of Limitani to protect them. Horsemen backing off away from town center 5, who has 10 villagers garrisoned in the inside. Only looks like 4 olive groves currently deployed in the moment. Can't afford a couple more, but of course he needs a little bit more of everything on the field. The Ayyubid player does have a bit of resources. Remember as well, replay system's bugged out. You don't see the age of progress for the Ayyubids, so you have to be routinely checked back. He's starting to collect the resources for the next age, but he's still building some more horsemen archers. So I'm going to just time it out for whatever gold his villagers collect, then he can start aging up when he gets 600. Lumber mill gets cancelled or deleted. Archer range now being built in its place. Keshiks do receive a damage, but does snipe a villager there. And that forces Yellow to fall all the way back home. So these Keshiks did buy Pink a lot of breathing room. He has another 500 olive oil. That should be another round of Keshiks. Oh, Keshiks are 400, of course. They come in groups of 2. Wolves gain some bites there. Outpost now going on up, which will help not only provides protection for the villagers, but also see through all the shrubbery, which is very important. Horsemen pursuing these villagers. Villagers do fall back preemptively, allowing him not to be pursued. Yellow just saw an abandoned mine there. Handful of walls there. Scout and Keshiks now engaging the outpost. Horsemen taking time to torch down that house. Keshik down. Good damage on the scout. Scout down. Up north, Horseman does take a bit of damage there. Horseman migrating back up north for the summer. While this Keshik's migrating south for the winter. More berries being collected on up. Looks like they're almost halfway claim. Actually, they're over halfway claim. Keshik takes some damage there. Also got the Desert Raider there to provide a debuff. And that's the last Keshik. Golden Horn Tower now being built. If he does not get the veteran contract, he can just maintain Keshik production and does not randomly gift him Guillaumes. And remember as well, for the Golden Horn Tower, it does actually affect of what you can get out trading post mercenaries instead. The trading post mercenaries do get added in the pool, and if that's the only thing available, that's the only thing you can get from them. So if you ever want to get the more Musafati warriors or camel archers from the Golden Horn Tower, you're more than welcome to. Yellow's now advancing. Oh, Yellow has advanced next age. That's what I mean where I don't get any notifications. It's bugged out for the Ayyubid. So he has gone for something here, which probably includes the Dervish. No, it didn't get the Dervish. He went for the cheaper and faster age up research he must have. So I can go, let's see, what should he go for the next one? I don't know how the Trade Ring Bazaar works in Age 3 and Age 4, just due to the fact that nobody goes for that. It says better trade, so the favorable trade may be like a 75% discount if I were to hazard a guess. I honestly have no idea. The other one does get some Ayyubids, or haven't pronounced them, which gives your units built out from 7 structures plus 20% health, which can be very nice. Or you can get 7 Desert Raiders for free every 2 minutes, or you can get your level 3 upgrades for free and immediately, assuming all of the research has been researched. So all can be very useful, but at least useful is the Trade Wing Bazaar. Good little amount of kills there. Yellow's pushing me forward. Yellow has an army of 48, which Pink does have an army of 40. Yellow's charging way forward. Spearmen don't get any spear braces there. Branding Guard takes some damage there. Archers push way forward as well. Monk goes down. Mangonel finds a small splash out there with one of the archers. Keshik's now coming for a flank. They're not veteran Keshiks just yet, just regular Keshiks. Does not take out the Mangonel, which is very important. He needs that Mangonel gone. He's getting nice and close. The Mangonel does go down there. We got 15 archers for Byzantine player. Yellow has 20, but only has 14 here. Varangian Guard now advance the way forward, just trying to pursue these archers. Archers just trying to run away. Got a couple crossbows spotted by yellow on the field. 3 are in total. All 3 are right here. Both sides are claiming relic. Do we see? Okay, it's a different one there. And he has put a relic inside of the monster, which gives him gold generation rather than olive oil generation. Yellow cannot eat boar. Pork is haram. We now have the teardrop shield research on the way. Desert Raiders, or those are Camel Lancers. I always get those 2 models mixed on up. Very little different on the models. Oh, different. It's the guy in the back and the camel head. Desert Raiders have a bronze-looking camel head, while the Camel Lancers have a silver metal head. Outpost taking a bit of fire there. Over here, we do now have Keshix getting some good damage on those villagers, but looks like the wolves were aiding them. We do now have the veteran Keshix research as well. Another villager does go down. Over here, we do now have the Keshix engaging these Camel Lancers, among everything else. 6 site down here has been captured, though the dervish is quite wounded. Fortified outpost now being built. Some villagers making their way over to the deer deposit to collect on up. Battery ram now engaging the outpost. Keshix getting some damage on the battering ram. Battering does go down. We've got a decent number of archers and crossbows here. Camel Lance is falling back. Most of the Ayyubid army is those archers, so any sort of heavy infantry or heavy cavalry should be decent against them. The Byzantine player does have a mix of everything, even now getting some Giloms to the field. I'm not sure that's from Golden Horn Tower or from melee deployment. He's getting Keshix and Giloms at the moment. And Varangian Guard. Outpost going on up over here. Now the Camel Lancer does get some villager kills. Another round of Giloms. Also, Golden Horn Towers just deploy on Giloms. There's not a half bad unit to go along with this. A Varangian Guard having more health as opposed to Varangian Guard. Catching up the second side with a relic in hand. Keshix backing out all from the Camel Lancers. Good damage there. Camel Lancers do go down there. We got a little bit of walls here by Magenta. Unupgraded outposts. Yellow's going for a good number of walls over here. Deer going on down. Mill being deployed on out. Lancers push right forward, bit of damage there on the scout. Keshik's backing on off. Another house over here. You know, I just got a stupid question in my mind. I'm assuming border settlement does not see into forests. Sort of partially does, but nothing too crazy. Outposts can see quite well into the forests. Pink gain some torch damage there onto the gate. Villager push right forward, trying to repair up the gate. Lancers make their charge. Got a bit of damage here. House getting some fire here. Crossbows getting some damage. Lumitani behind. Camel Lancers trying to pursue the Keshiks, but they're going just back on off. Up north, we do have an outpost now under fire from the Camel Lancers. And the gate does go down. Up north, we got these forces torching down some housing. Ranking guard now trying to gauge these Camel Lancers, or just running by them. Camel Lancers decided not to finish them off, more of the guardsmen to hold them out, but however, they will be outnumbered or outqualityed. So engage the Camel Lancers now. Against the Camel Lancers, maybe a good idea to just go berserking in order to get extra damage. They have higher attack speed than Camel Lancers, if I remember correctly. And so they would dish out more damage than they receive by berserking. Got Spring Gold here. Spring Gold could just be a move forward, help him out. Those Camel Lancers doing some good amount of damage. They finally get cleaned on up. Takes out push way forward, taking out some Guillaumes. Yellow's armies right now is composed of archers and crossbowmen. I think those are the same archers. He hasn't not really committed them all too much. It's been mostly the Camel Lancer action recently. Does have a handful of Guillaumes in the field. His opponent's composition mostly involves somehow an even split between Varangian Guard and Guillaumes. Somehow he managed to get an even split of them. Has some Lumitani, but they're just hardened Lumitani, not even veteran Lumitani. Turn around to engage. The archers can be somewhat ignored, but the crossbow not so much. Right now, Pink needs to Mangonel or 3. And Spring Golds. He needs those. He does have 2 Spring Golds in the field, which is the minimum number. A third one will give him a bit more room to breathe with. His opponent has 3 Spring Gold as well. When the Mangonels go down, it may be a good idea for Pink just suicide his Spring Golds onto the Mangonels, because his opponent's Spring Golds are only useful to protect his Mangonels. But if the Mangonels are dead, there's nothing for them to protect. Pink's getting whittled down by the Mangonel fire. One of Yellow's Mangonels to go down. Spring Gold's fired away. Pink does lose a Spring Gold. Pink killed the last of the Yellow Spring Golds. Yellow's backing on off. There's also fighting against a Mangonel, which is a hard counter to all his range units. Plus, it's also this Mangonel placing slowly whittling him down. Does do 9 times 3, which can be improved by more range arrow research, which he already has in both of them on. More damage there. Crossbowmen, archers push forward. Iranian guard and Gilams do fall back. Byzantine player house only has 5 archers. That's the veteran archer research. I think mixing a handful of them wouldn't hurt. A couple more. Last of the deer being cleaned on up now. He has a larger army on the field. And also, side note as well, don't rely on the destroy value in this game and the army value. Olive oil units are not counted to this numbers up here or down there. I just realized something. Ink only has 54 villagers. Yellow does have 2 town centers. Ink only has less than half the villagers as opponent. Yellow has killed more villagers than Pink, but that's a very small difference. Yellow's economy is going to be very strong. There goes that Megan out there. Pink has to focus on getting that economy fixed. He could eye for some traders. They do have a slight, what, 20% better olive oil drop off, maybe 25% if I get the exact amount. They're just generically better traders than most civilizations. Pink is losing some of his units now. Elam does go down. We also still got some berries up here, can always still claim up, which he is now. Has a decent number of olive groves around the Grand Winery. And about a handful more. Also clean up some stone. He may be eyeing for a keep or maybe a secondary town center. He almost has enough stone for it. And I think a secondary town center could do him some good, or traders, something to improve his civilian count, because that's what he's lacking at the moment. He almost has enough resources to age on up. I think the foreign engineering company could be very good, because I think the war elephants is something, tower elephants is something he should actually eye. They have great range armor. They're not classified as heavy, so his opponent's crossbows are basically nullified against them. And they of course have their mounted crossbowmen, and so they're going to be very effective as Gilams. I think tower elephants are something he should be eyeing in the future. Ink has claimed up 2 relics. Neither are inside of the Grand Winery. Olive oil is generically better than gold, unless you're wanting to age up. For engineering company now being pulled on the field, very nice. I want to see tower elephants. Is Ayyubid aging up? Remember as well, I don't see the progress bars if he does go for them. He is going to age tier 3, which does also make his town centers produce faster, so he has pretty good villager production rate. Scout down, not big surprise. Being signed for a secondary town center next to that gold deposit, which makes sense. It may be worth to go for a keep next to as well as an outpost. Outpost for spotting, keep for defense, town center for extra defense, and villager production. Got a Paris Axles being researched as well. He has a decent amount of resources stockpiled up, so he may be eyeing for a good number of elite research, maybe a university research. I'm not sure what he's exactly eyeing. Ink does have a larger military force in the field as well. And when it comes to quality, you can't judge by that. The quality seems relatively similar. He has more heavy infantry than his opponent, less about similar crossbowmen. His opponent does have a good number of the mangonels. He has also two variations. One must be built by a workshop. The other one must have been manually built. We are going to see some royal cannons. Like I said, I disagree with the royal cannons. I think the war elephants are the way to go. We also got various elite research. He still needs elite mercenary contracts. Get out the mercenary war elephants. Villagers are engaging these wolves. Does have textiles, but the wolf no melee armor, and so the villager's taking a lot of damage there. But he should be able to defeat the wolves. And oh, got the age up by the Ayyubid player. He went for something here. Military ring reinforcements. Okay, he's going for the free desert raiders. He needs to get them at least a veteran. Theater Waves are going to be pretty out-teched, but getting free veteran desert raiders may be much better. Yep. And going for the last trade wing does not give him like some sort of weird H5 variant. It still be an H4 variant. But yep, he will be getting more desert raiders soon. Do now have the elite Gilon research. We've got the ferocious speed and more range armor. Pink has a good position there. We've got a good number of mangonels, but Yellow's lacking a front line. Pink's back line got hit a little bit hard there. And there goes all the front line there. He could actually push forward. Spring Gull's now engaging, takes out all the mangonels. Another good kill there. He must have the Rolling Strutter upgrade. There goes Spring Gull. Rolling Strutter has been complete for Yellow as well. Does get a bit of damage there. Elongs and Varangian Guard engaging the Mangonel. Just Pink with the Mangonel makes the Spring Gold worthless, though Pink's lost all of his Spring Golds. Keshik's charging way forward. And all those siege weapons do go down. Pink has a small army than his opponent at the moment. Yep, Pink's now playing another pair of Spring Golds. Desert Raiders, reinforcements have been pulled in the field. Still not veteran. He also can deploy out siege with his cavalry now. That could be very useful. He longs to take a bit of damage there. Elam's pushing the way forward. These ones will get ripped apart. You can activate Berserking, which also increases their movement speed. Elite armor attacks on the way for both players. Ayyubids almost complete. House will be burned on down. He's a bit of a home wrecker. Crossbows do take a bit of damage there. Fortified outpost does get set ablaze. No elite mercenary research, so maybe I'm just not going to elite mercenaries, just solely eyeing for the Holy Engineering Company's siege weapons. Spring Golds, do take out Spring Gold there. Hand Candy is being pulled up by the Ayyubid player. Great volley there from the Mangonel. Desert Raider's charging way forward. Desert Raider has no inherent range armor. Desert Raiders do go down. They'll have now some veteran horsemen charging way forward. Veteran Desert Raider and elite horseman research on the way. Pink's Royal Cannon's starting to go on down. Royal Cannons do go down there. And Pink does back of the game now. There's Grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.